Hello,
Everybody, come and watch and cheer me. I will be seeing you. Goodbye, Steel. I love you all. I love America.
He couldn't even wait for me to introduce him. God damn it, Jaco. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the Sea Duckling Open, number 31, the 31st of our Sea Duckling Opens. I'm your host, Steelmold. Still, like the metal mold, like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. That little pug chump you heard at the beginning is my co-caster for today, the one and only Yakuzaku, who we are now going to cast first as he plays against Nemesis in this in the first round of the Sea Duckling Open. Yeah, he couldn't wait for some reason to tell you to come and watch his game. Although, you know, you're already watching his game. I don't really understand what the thought process was behind that. You know, if I'm going to sit here all night and all day and try to understand Yaku, this cast will go nowhere. So let's just tell everyone that we're ready, and we shall go right in there. It'll be a TVP. The turn will support us on Acid Plant. This will be our first map as it is on the bracket. How are you all doing today? Feel free to say hi in chat. Get some hype going. We have some wonderful contestants for you today. Former champion Hengin is back. After a long absence from the tournament, we have some returning faces, such as Briolf, and Nemesis, of course, our very own Yakuzaku, which is about to cast, and Evrichi as well. Alright, I'm drinking my tea, Earl Grey, hot. We have some nice new faces here today. It's always a wonderful, heartwarming sight. Get do I have time? Do I have time? Things are loading. They're loading. Okay, it's loading. Come on, game. Yeah, we have Red Arrow. We have Sijai Bob. I don't know if it's a Sideshow Bob reference. Space Marine SC as well. Black Spur. And Rafchio. And what is it? Rekovsky, Ranokar, and Prospect SC2. These are all new names as far as I can tell. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the Sea Duckling Open, number 100, it's 31. We are on Acid Plant, LE. LE, of course, stands for laughable embellishment. Laughable embellishment. That's when you embellish something and it's kind of too much and it becomes laughable. That makes sense. In southeast, in the yellow, from our own team, the CranKy Ducklings, it is the Terran Yakuzaku. And in the northwest, from Psionic Aftermath, it is the Pink Protoss Nemesis. Both of these from Singapore. There are Singaporean StarCraft 2 club. Which is, I think that's all of them, including Claire and who was it? Blysk, right? He's from Singapore, right? Yes. Question mark. I think so. Alright, so both of them they're deciding to open up standard. We don't see anything too shenanigans so far. Yapo probably going for the 2-1-1. It's a basic build. Look at that. Are you going to reveal it? Did he? No. He's going for a proxy factory. Yeah, look at that. I was wondering, kind of skip the Reaper, which is, you know, kind of odd. But Yaku rarely ever skips the Reaper. Yeah, he's going to a 2-on-1 with the factory as a proxy, which is probably going. Ooh, but look at that! Oh, we completely missed that. Look at that! This is proxy robo. Oh boy, this is going to be insane. This is going to be a bunch of Immortals fighting the Terran base and a bunch of Cyclones fighting the Protoss base. It's gonna be rough because, like, both players are going to build their heavy hitter. No, it's going to be a proxy tank. It's a proxy. Yakuzaku, what are you doing? So, okay, look. Okay, look. Okay, look. Yaku kind of gets things into his mind, and he kind of does them because he likes doing them. The way he constantly Gangnam Terran on Eastwatch is. He's not got it into his head that he can make proxy tank work. Now, thing is, since the Immortals are being built on the other side of the map, maybe it can actually work. I mean, this is already a base trade, to be honest. There's not much to it. Except Nemesis is in, I think, a much better position. To start with, she can always warp in at home. And also, Yaku is sitting up down the ramp while Nemesis is already in his base, camping his production and getting him to evacuate his one base. Both of them losing quite a bit of workers in the process. Nemesis was pulling workers. Actually, now Yaku can conceivably set up shop somewhere else, but he won't have anything to do with that money, even if he has mining, because, you know, he only has one building producing stuff. Marines are doing a good job clearing up these probes. And yeah, these probes are not living here unless Nemesis manages to recall them with the Nexus. She's setting up. I mean, this is still pretty even. I mean, Nemesis lost a lot more workers, so Yaku can still have mine. Yaku, you have mining. Go mine stuff. Yaku. There we go. Okay, Nemesis does spot this base. Yaku does not know about the other ninja base. Don't know if he even suspected, because he hasn't killed the Nexus yet. Yeah, he's searching for it, but he only sees this one. He's going to end a Stargate. I'm not sure that's a smart idea. Nemesis doesn't really have any resources to make anything of it. She's going to bring her army upon this base. And Yaku managed to get some minerals, but he can't really make anything. He already has 2 tanks queued up, but he has no supply to actually make them. These are 2 Immortals. I don't think these tanks are going to be good. Oh, only one of them sieges up. Yeah, I think this is it. Yaku has nothing left. Nemesis still has 1 Immortal and a couple of Stalkers. Now Yaku still has more money, but he has no units. He's making a Cyclone. But by the time this gets here, this will be destroyed. There we go. GG, well played. And Nemesis will take the first point in this match. Yeah, lol. That was awkward. Yeah, this is Yaku. God damn it, Yaku. Can't you start me off with, you know, was an easy one. Okay. This was interesting. Yaku is saying, no, that was beautiful. Alright. So now it's Yakuzaku's pick for next map. I am guessing, here's a thought. It's going to be Redshift and he's going to Gangnam Terran. Because it is in the showmanship mood. I'm calling it. I have decreed. That's what shall happen. Okay, no, it's Dreamcatcher. Okay. So the next map would be Dreamcatcher. Right. Let's we're ready, and we shall be in. All right. Yeah. Question mark. Stream back. Yes, stream is back. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Relax, people. Right. Here we go. Please don't Gangnam Terran here. It's way too far. Yaku. Also, don't proxy tank. Also, don't proxy Reaper. Also, don't proxy Marines. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Dreamcatcher. LE. LE, of course, stands for... Love. Emerald. Love emerald. That's when you buy someone a ring. For your loved one, which has an emerald in it. It's a love emerald. Yes. That's the way to show love. Buy something that's worth a lot of money. That's what love is worth to you people, isn't it? You disgust me. Speaking of things that disgust me, in the southeast from our own team, the CranKy Ducklings. That's the worst segue. It is our very own Yakuzaku. And in the northwest, currently up 1 in its best of 3. The pink Protoss from Singapore. It is Nemesis. I'm sorry, Yaku, that was uncalled for. You don't disgust me at all. I really like you. As a person. But you do keep trying to proxy tank, which is kind of annoying. It looks like Nemesis is going to try and proxy again. Yeah, there we go. He's hanging out an SCV. Not scouting at all. This time it does make a Reaper, so there's a chance he might... But I doubt he's going to look all the way over here. Let's see what she's up to. She's got 2 gateways at home, so I'm guessing this is going to be a Stargate, or she might go for the proxy robo again. Who knows? This time Yakuzaku builds the factory at home. It's going to be a 1-1. See if he's going for a 2-1 as well. Reaper is going to get in there, and it's a Stargate, of course. Does see the 2 adepts marching out across the map. Should start to suspect stuff, you know. There's only 1 pylon at home. Where's the other pylon? Yaku, why aren't you looking for the other pylon? Look for the other pylon. God damn it, Yaku. Yeah, he's sending an SCV to scout. There we go. Luckily, it manages to slip out before the adepts rush in. command center does finish before they arrive, so there's not going to be a delay on that. And it could also be lifted so it doesn't get hurt by the adept or by this warp prism that's about to come. Not warp prism, God damn it. I'm not looking. Look, my cursor is over here. I'm not looking. It's Oracle. That's the one. Which is it's getting a shield battery, which is it's something you take more if you're going for a Void Ray Rush, not necessarily Oracles. These adepts are being quite annoying though. They're not focus firing the. Oh, there they are. There they are. But Yaku should have enough Marines banked up to get rid of this. See, notice Nemesis is making the a robo at home, so this proxy is not going to escalate too much, and so far it hasn't been really doing all that much damage. I mean, Yaku did set up his base. I can't mine from it, but he can, can use it to build workers. And Nemesis hasn't sent her own Nexus yet. She's about to go to Robo. She's about to get a forge. She's not going to have an economy to sustain anything more. This is very quickly becoming a one base all in. She's very dangerous, and now the Void Ray does come out, but it's quite far. There's no shield battery anywhere near this base, and shouldn't be. And with this tank, these adepts cannot stay here anymore. They have to move out. And I don't think Nemesis did enough damage here at all to justify this. Yeah, she's not taking a second base, but way behind Yakuza. Yeah, oh, it's marching across the map. Oracle came in. Did it get any kills? No, it just yeah, there are two turrets in the main mineral line. I really think Yaku needed to break this proxy before moving out across the map, but who am I to judge? I mean, Nemesis does have very little to defend here, if at all, and if he shuts this down, she's way behind. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a cancel on this, and camp the high ground there. Just get the Raven. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think this is going to be a GG here. Yaku is in too much of a good position, and Nemesis marching back home to try and defend. I think Yaku will have the upper hand in this trade. Alright, now the probes are going to start dying. Adepts jumping on the tank. Interference matrix on the Void Ray. Very nice move. Getting it out of the fight. Oracle is going to go down, and that's basically it. The Void Ray is the only fighting unit. She has two Void Rays. But these Marines can definitely take care of them. Or take care of the probes. Whichever one. Ooh, nice. Interference matrices. Good starter step. Yaku is just doing too much damage here. Now, he already has an army set up at home. He needs to kind of march it out. At least take care of this proxy, because it's the only thing that's actually making stuff, and then set up the second base. Which really should have happened while this was going on. I mean, I don't blame him for not doing that. That's, in that kind of base thread, you tend to kind of zoom in on the battle here, and you forget to macro at home and try to get ahead because you're expecting to finish the game. But yeah, now he's already ahead, and he can get way aheadier. Still not setting up that base though. That could actually be dangerous. He's giving Nemesis a lot of time to rebound. And with these Void Rays, he can actually do a lot of damage. He doesn't have a lot that shoots up to defend here. And if he's starting to bleed Marines here one by one, that will be very dangerous. This drop at the back is actually going to be very handy. She does have a couple of adepts to defend. That medivac is going to help those Marines stay alive. Alright, one Void Ray goes down. It's getting a Viking. One Viking isn't going to be enough though. Even if you micro it really well. It's very difficult to micro against the kite a Void Ray. Their laser beam follows you around longer than its intended original range. So, yeah. It still has a couple of Marines at the back here, but it didn't actually do all that much damage. Now, as his production camped, and he can't seem to really break this. Why? Those two matrices would have been useful if the Viking was there, or for the Marines right now, but it's just bad timing on Yakuzaku's part. He does keep the starport alive, but had to sacrifice a lot of SCVs for that. I mean, it does have the second orbital, so we could have more mules. He's just going to get adept now. He's going to get adept to death. Okay, Viking is down again. Yeah, you gotta break that proxy there. And capitalize on your aheadedness. So far, in terms of losses, they're pretty even. A little more gas lost for Nemesis, a little more Marine lost for Yakuzaku, but they're pretty even. The one advantage that Yakuzaku has is the extra command center, the extra orbital command. And the fact that I think he has enough anti-air here to get rid of these Void Rays finally. Okay, he anti-armor missiles his own units, but that's not too bad. Okay, I think this is it. Nemesis is finally going to be broken. Yeah, man. Yeah, once this proxy is gone, that's all the quality production that Nemesis really has. Yeah, Space Marine, you're right. If he loses this, god damn it, Yaku. You had this in the bag for so long. Okay. Yeah, now Scans doesn't see the second base. Nemesis is going for a ninja gold, but that's way too late. If this happened 5 minutes ago, well, let's say 3 or 4 minutes ago, that might have been it, but yeah, no. Is Yaku even searching for that? Yeah, this is going to be way too late. Okay. Nemesis is trying to break these rogues, but the army's already here. Yeah, they're here already. I wasn't prepared. Yeah, Nemesis doesn't have anything to break this. So that interference matrix on the Void Ray. Nope. Yeah, just start to step into this and kill it. GG is called, and Yakuzaku will bring the series sideways 1-1. Oh. Well, at least they gave entertaining games. All right, let's see what the next map is going to be. Yes. It's like that this game is all over the place. Yeah, you don't say. It was entertaining. Yeah, they're enjoying the fact that they're producing entertaining games for us. Nemesis is saying, "What cheese do I do now?" Right. Come on, kids. Stop futzing around. Select a map and start the game. Now we've had Acid Planet as the first map. The second map was Dreamcatcher. I'm guessing Nemesis will go for something a little more standard. Catalyst. Portos choose Catalyst, usually. Oh, no, maybe 16-bit. Maybe she would like that pocket base. Yeah, this is of course a loser's pick for the map. The first map is on the bracket. That is what you have to play at the beginning of a match. And later on, you can, losers pick on what the next map is going to be. Now, we already have some results up here on the bracket. Red Air winning 2-0 against Sajay Bob. And we go up against Briolf, who won 2-0 versus Raftio. So we already have the second round running out. Are they gonna choose the third game? I say yes. Not sure which one is going to chase. That could be tricky. Maybe they'll mind game it. In the previous game, Yaku did not chase, and that definitely worked in his favor. Alright, everyone. Welcome to 16-bit LE. LE, of course, stands for likable equation. Likable equation. That's when, you have an equation with greater than 3 in it. Because it has a heart in it, because it likes you, because it's likable. I have no idea where I'm going with this. In the southwest, speaking of people who don't know where they're going with this. From our own team, the CranKy Ducklings, the Yellow Terran, Yakuzaku. And in the northeast, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3, it is our pink Protoss, Nemesis. I think I need to put more emphasis on Nemesis. Maybe the S is in Nemesis. Yes. Nemesis. Give it a more, menacing tone. Yeah. Nemesis is searching for proxies all along the watchtower. Going to take that early nexus. Quite early, to be honest, in the pocket base. That's actually pretty, I think, advisable on this map. That base is rather easily defended against the kind of stuff that comes out of Terran early in the game. The same for Terran as well. Towards the mid-game, it starts to become more difficult because the area becomes droppable, so you need to be very aware of that weakness. Anyway, Nemesis is going to see the barracks over here. Doesn't see a factory just yet, so not quite sure about any kind of proxies, but yeah, she has to back off because the Reaper is coming. We're also searching for proxies, looking for that probe. Probius is still around. Look at that. Gotta check for them proxy void rays. Ew, proxy void ray. Ew. I actually like proxy void ray. It makes for some of the most interesting fights in the early game. It's a very tactical situation. I love it when it happens in games. It makes it's an early cheese that makes the game very interesting, I think, compared to other cheeses. Okay, so there's one stalker here to try and head off that Ripper, and it might actually get to kill it. Oh, one jump! Oh, poof! Managed to shoot right at the last possible frame there. Okay, Yaku does get a good view of what Nemesis is up to. So it's going to be a water facility, going to a Twilight Council. Nemesis is trying to race quickly into the mid-game. Yakuzaku in the meantime going for a 2-1-1. No, it's a 1-1-1. Right? Yes? Question mark? No, 2-1-1. What am I talking about? Where's the other barracks? Oh, he put it all the way at the back here. Try and hide it. That's actually a good good decision. Yeah, looks like he's setting up for a nice little push with some tanks and marines and a couple of medivacs. It's proven to be quite effective in the past. Nemesis setting out these two stalkers out across the map, trying to poke here at the front, see what Yakuzaku has. Maybe delay an early third if Yakuzaku goes for it, although I doubt it. He's just going to stay on two bases and pump out these marines and tanks. Yeah, this stalker is going to be pushed back. Once these medivacs come out, though. Oh, he only made one. He was supply blocked. Oh, that is so nasty. That completely screws up the timing. Instead of having two medivacs full of marines to run around with now, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Still going to have Steam and +1 soon. But since he can't move out, he's not going to be able to punish Nemesis for setting up this third. It'll be quite a while before he gets there. This observer might catch it as well. Yeah, he's flying straight into that observer. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Nemesis should know that this is coming. Yeah, she's already moving her units to the island before it gets abused. These medivacs might... Yeah, they're going to see this proxy pylon. Oh, the DT Shrine! Oh, that is one lucky catch. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, although now we should know that Nemesis is prepared for this job. If he's going to fly, he's going to fly them in, and they're going to die to stalkers, aren't they? Oh, oh, look at that. Bamboozled. Bamboozled. Nemesis should be able to see them now, but their forces are out of position, and these are going to get some kills here. 6 probes, 7 probes. But he didn't quite back up. One medivac is down, but there's still enough marines to do damage here. They're actually cleaning out the stalkers, getting more probe kills. Oh boy, this is nuts. This is not so damage here. Wow. Man with gun, OP. Wow. +1 marines. This Dark Shrine is just about to finish. Wow, this was one quality drop. Look at this. Look at the damage. 18 probes, 9 stalkers, and still more probes dying here. Blink is in though, but Yaku is still abusing this and keeping Nemesis' attention over here while this army is marching out across the map. and this should be able to finish up the job. Now, granted, this third base does have shield batteries, but Nemesis's army is way too small. Plus 2 armor is about to finish as well. Yaku does need to be a little careful. So does Nemesis. Keep aware, scan. There we go. Did lose 1 tank. Bit of a shame. You saw that it is Schwein finishing. Should know better. Right, but this does give him the opportunity to kill these shield batteries. He's going to get the Immortal as well. The Immortal is 9 health. Right, reinforcements are coming in for Yakuzaku, and this should be the end of it. Some medivacs as well for backup. Definitely going to get this Nexus. Should be able to get up on the wrap real quick. Oh boy. Right. This Artosis Pylon is down. That's half of Nemesis's production. And yeah, this is going to be it. Man with gun OP. Man with gun OP. Yeah, a few lucky breaks for Yakuzaku in this game, and yeah, catching out that DT Shrine was very good, and Nemesis's stalkers being out of position was just too dangerous. And good on Yaku for managing to keep the ball rolling. There we go. Good job. Yakuzaku winning 2-1 versus Nemesis. Good play for Nemesis as well. She was getting ready for that drop. She was aware of what was going on, but one little bit of inattention, and Yakuzaku snuck around that pocket base and into the main, and yeah, kept the ball rolling. Good job there. So Yakuzaku will go up to face Ryuichi over in the second round. Ranokar winning 2-1 against Prospect, and we go up against Rekovsky in the second round. Yeah, Nemesis is saying she forgot to pull her probes away. She was assuming Yakuzaku will pick up his Marines. That is the attack on the main, the double drop on the main. Yeah, that little 5-second window where the probes weren't pulled was enough for Yakuzaku to kill 7 or 8 of them. Yeah, that was a fun game. Right. You know what that means, though. Means Yakuzaku will not be joining us as the co-caster just yet. We'll have to go around fighting more people. Okay. All right. I wonder if we could get Nemesis to guess. All right. I think we'll be continuing in Yakuzaku. Just because this is a match that's already being set up. Yeah, it's a really heartwarming, and I like it. I like seeing a lot of new faces here in the tournament. I don't think Richie. I think did I participate before? I remember the name from somewhere. I'm bad with remembering things. Also, I need to set up the game. So let's do this and this. And our first map will be Catalyst. Right. Let's see if everyone's ready. And we should go right in. Right. Rich is playing Zerg. In the meantime, I'm going to try and see if we have. I do remember the name. Maybe I'm confusing it with Rio Tycoon. I have a very dyslexic brain. Right. Also, shout out to Light VIP, who's the other admin for the tournament, team captain and supplier of the prize money for today's tournament. Usually he plays. Today he decided to help with the adminning a little more, which is kind of helpful, seeing as we have some new players. It helps having someone on the outside. Right. Everyone, welcome to Catalyst LE. LE, of course, stands for Logistical Equinox. Logistical Equinox. That's when you're starting to set things up for something, a logistical endeavor. And while you're preparing stuff, in the middle of preparing stuff, that's the equinox, the logistical equinox. That's when half of your stuff is ready, and then you have to prepare the other half of this stuff. Right? Speaking of things that don't make sense, in the southeast, from our own team, the CranKy Ducklings, will be our yellow Terran, Yakuzaku. And in the northwest, I forgot to check on the team. See, this is what happens when I babble. I forget to check on the teams, on the players' teams. I don't know. From some team, it is the pink Zerg Ruichi. God damn it. See, I knew this is going to fail. I have the lists right here next to me, but it's just it's too much. It's too much. Okay, Ruchi is from Ingit. What does Ingit stand for? I don't know. Internal Game of Thrones. I did go for a pool first, and didn't get a third hatchery just yet. Not being too aggressive, getting the speed and small amount of zerglings, the 4 zerglings, that was known as the For the Swarms force, which is just enough to intercept this Reaper, which they kind of had to do. Reaper doesn't get the kill on the drone, so the third hatchery will go up. Kind of early. Not super early, but early enough. So Yakuzaku is going to go for a 2-1-1, again with the second barracks hidden all the way at the back here. Richie actually doesn't have enough of a scout here on what's going on. I'm assuming one of these overlords will start moving in soon, but they're going to get shut down before they get a good vision. Reaper, in the meantime, on the other side, gets in his stuff, but doesn't get any kills just yet. Between these two queens, this shouldn't get out. There we go. Okay. I did get to say the timing on the bases. Did get to see the tech, which is very basic. It's just only a spawning pool. Now the binding nest goes down. I'm already preparing a bunker, assuming quite correctly that this is going to be some tier 1 flood. We have the enemy, a Zerg enemy, has 3 bases and hasn't teched up. They are about to float you. There's still no wall coming up on the outside there. Now we're starting to build up, but it's still kind of flimsy and abusable. And I think Richie is about to start to press on the aggression button here, otherwise known as I forgot which hotkeys makes Zerglings. Is it Z? It's Z. Isn't it? I thought. Oh no, I thought Z was Overlord. No, Overlord is V. No, it is the Z button. Help me out, fellow Zerglings, Zerg players. I am a Zerg. I play Zerg. I know Zerg. Yeah, but no, actually, Richie is staying at home. I was expecting this to hit much harder and earlier, but yeah, not even making bending so far. Yakuzaku has a great window of opportunity here to do damage. Now, is going to drop before Steam is done, which is highly inadvisable. No, you gotta wait for Steam. But Richie already catching wind of that with these overlords. Look at that, he's parked right on top of them. Yeah, Yaku is waiting for Steam in an obvious place. Now, remember, Steam Marines, they are very strong creatures. Oh, he's not even steaming them. Oh, right, he moved before Steam. I was sure Steam was finished. I think so did he. So was he. Right. Yeah. 10 out of 10 awareness. Look, give me a break. It's been a rough morning. I somehow managed to completely stretch a ligament in my shoulder while I was snoozing. Like, I woke up in the morning, I was fine, put on a snooze alarm clock, and then woke up 5 minutes later with a pulled shoulder. Don't ask me how. I managed to injure myself snoozing. This is just old man stuff, I guess. Anyway, all of that is just excuses as to why I don't see obvious stuff on the screen. Alright, if you want to steam right in there, get surrounded by Zerglings. Pick up before the bendings hit. Okay. That does push this attack away. It does clear some creep, but there's a good creep spread by Richie in other areas of the map. And it's safe to take a fourth hatchery. My apologies. While this is going on, I'm going to break the rocks to prevent an easy flood from this location. Set up the third over in the west here, in the 6 o'clock position. Picking up with an empty medivac. It's not new. Maybe? Question mark? Yaku is being a little indecisive, I think. He's trying to be active on the map with the smallest force that he has. At least he gets to see these Zerglings coming. And so far he gets to set up his bases with impunity, so that's actually working pretty well. Should probably stay here a little more and clean up this crypt. This is about to become real dangerous. If crypt gets into this area and Richie is able to just flood speedlings right into Yakuzaku's natural base, it's going to be real dangerous. Also speed veins. He's got bailing speed. He's trying to take up to a Hydra now, which is going to be very helpful as you take up. Now Yaku still has a lot of tanks here, which is going to be helpful. He's got 2 at the front here, 1 at the back, but this base is pretty much undefended. Yaku will have to reset his defenses to hold this. Doesn't see anything here right yet. Getting shouted at by Total Biscuit. Yeah. Going to try and save this base, but that probably won't work. The Bellings do waste themselves on the tanks, but there's still enough of them to clear out a lot of these Marines. They fall back to the bunker position. A lot of these tanks are down. There's only a fresh one just being sieges up. This is just not enough. Richie will just enough to clean this out. And this Hydras will do the rest. There's more of them coming. They're marching out across the map. And yeah, this will spell defeat for Yakuzaku. Richie is taking a 5th base while this is going on. There's more and more stuff flooding in across the map, and we're frozen. Or is it just me? Nope. Yes. Was that me? Alright. Yep. Alright. Yeah, so Richie will take the first map in this best of 3. And we'll just wait for Yaku's map choice. Let's see what's going on with the rest of the bracket. Hengen, former Sea Duckling Open champion, the one-time Royal Roader, going up against 1-2-1 against Blackspur, and will go up against Space Marine SC in the second round of the tournament. Other matches are raging on as we are babbling. Alright, we have an update. That's Renokar 1-2-0 versus Rikolsky. Alright. Yaku is choosing my favorite, Red Shift, otherwise known as Red Back Pfeifengeschicht. Says, you know what, still just for you, Red Back Pfeifengeschicht. There we go. There you go. Just don't Gangnam Terran, please, Yaku. Right. Ichi, and we need Krupp, the hero of the wasteland, to save esports for all the boys and girls of the wasteland. Which is saying, lol, cheese. Yakuzaku saying, always. Actually, I have this map vetoed. He's going to... Alright. Let's see. Everyone's ready. There we go. Everyone's ready. Let's go in. This should be at least entertaining. Alright, so Renokar already waiting for the winner of this current match on Darkness Sanctuary in the semifinals. We should, depending on time, we should probably have the both semifinals casted. Again, depending on the time and length of other matches and how long they last. All right, we are here, everyone. Welcome to Red Back Pfeifengeschicht. LE. LE, of course, stands for Lever Energies. Lever Energies. That's when, you know, our levers work. Give me a lever big enough and I can raise a barn or something like that, as the saying goes. Speaking of bad physics, in the southwest, in the yellow, from our own team, the CranKy Ducklings, is our Terran, Yakuzaku. Yeah, I'm gonna be harassing here. And in the northwest, from NGT, is our pink Zerg. Currently up 1 in the series, Ruichi. Right. So we had a bit of an harassment here with the drone, trying to delay that barracks. Not getting too much done here, but yeah, scans for a base at the gold shouldn't be there at this point. If you have a barracks in the supply depot already set up here at a gas, yeah, you usually don't have enough resources for a base there already, but now there should be. Yeah, no. Yaku? No? Is it? Keeps hesitating. I think is waiting a little too long. Oh, he's going to proxy a barracks instead. That's a nice mind game, but Richie is going to scout it. Question mark? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's a good scout by Richie. You know what? I just cancel this barracks and maybe get a command center instead. Now that there was a bamboozle. Bamboozle the bamboozler. Alright, and there's a third barracks as well. So Yaku is kind of mind gaming a 3 barracks Terran on 1 base here. He's not looking to settle on a third base, on a second base, sorry, natural, which is going to be very dangerous. Going 1 base all in against a Zerg that is about to have 3 hatcheries. If Yaku doesn't get a ton of damage done, he's going to Reapers, so... Spam this salt because it's Yaku's fault. Yep. Okay, so the Reapers are going to congregate here, and there's 4 of them. Which is seeing them coming. They can easily jump on these cliffs and go across this map, which is their main advantage in on this specific map. But you will have to control them very well, trade fantastically, use grenades. Make sure you don't lose even one of these, let alone all 4. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. I was getting a command center of the gold, which is going to be dangerous. Quite dangerous. He's still making more and more Reapers. He's just leaning on the Reaper production. And he's not leaving any at home to defend against this break. This wall is about to break. He's going to repair it to make it hold, but he's going to have to do damage across the map. So far, he hasn't really done anything. He lost 8 Reapers for 1 drone and 1 Zergling. That's it. And now he's losing a lot on the repairs as well. He's not repairing. The repairings are stopped. They're not an auto repair. Gotta. Whew. That was a nice save at the last second, but the other... Okay, that's saved. Now he has some Reapers to defend. Which is not backing off. But this does mean that these Reapers aren't here on the other side doing damage. Which isn't really a problem because these 3 aren't doing damage either. Yaku is going to try and transition into a macro game here, but that is so behind. He's 20 workers behind. Richie had 3 bases with impunity. Yeah, even getting a macro hatchery for good measure. It's gonna have so much larva. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Hydroless Den is ready. Did he skip? No, he didn't skip the Bendingness. He just didn't make banelings. So 9 Reapers for Yakuzaku. They're not going to find damage here. I mean, they can kill these tier 1 units pretty easily, but if they cut them a lot, but they can't. They do crap damage to buildings. Oh, Yaku. That's so cute. He's going to try and ninja base it and maybe force a base trade, but I don't know. These are Reapers. This is pure Reaper. He's not making anything else. He's not transitioning to Marines. He's not getting any upgrades. It's just Reapers. Oh, nice surround there, but the grenades kind of break it apart. But yeah, Ruchi was ready down the ramp, and this is just so rough. 18 Reapers dead for 6 Zerglings, 2 Queens, and one drone. That is such a good trade. That's a fantastic trade. And Ruchi can pretty much easily set up a 4th base, maybe even a double expand into 4th and 5th. He's getting some drop lords. This is going to help in crossing this mineral line. This is going to be rough. It's a Reaper drop to the main here. This is not going to be enough. There's 3 Queens to defend here. And this wave is about to hit. Yaku does see it, but doesn't really have anything to defend against it. His entire army is 7 Reapers and 6 Widow Mines. And now these Hydralisks are just on the other side of the mineral line, killing the orbital command. And it's dropping the Zerglings, elevatoring them. Yeah, this is going to be a flood of Zerglings into Yakuzaku's main. GG! The Widow Mine's getting some kills here, but actually no, they didn't get any kills. That's odd. Yeah, it's 28 SCVs dead. Yakuzaku is down to 10 SCVs. That ninja base is not going to be enough. All of his production is camped. GG, well played. And Ruichi would be our second semi-finalist for tonight and go up against Ranokar. Which we are, I think, going to cast next. Light is asking, what was that, Yaku? You didn't even Gangnam. Saying mind games. Yeah, I just... If we would have just Gangnamed.